This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
I always feel like I'm the best to ever play this game.
One of the most requested videos in the history of my channel is finally here.
He brings it every single night for 20 years.
Right. And 10 years from now, people are gonna say, man, LeBron James was one of the best players ever.
Is he the GOAT?
Someone's gonna say LeBron's my GOAT, hands down, nothing else.
There's nobody that can do what LeBron James does. Nobody.
In today's episode, we will take a look at NBA players giving their unfiltered opinions on LeBron James and why for some people, he is the GOAT.
I want people to say that LeBron James did it his way, and now he's the legend.
We talk about the GOAT, man. He might be the GOAT. And this is the reason why. When he put himself in a place, I don't see nobody passing him in our lifetime in the scoring, for one. Two, when you look at his accolades and you look at the longevity, and then you look at the biggest part of it was the expectations coming out of high school, that type of pressure. And to live up to those expectations, because they was like, he could be the greatest to ever play the game. And you like, man, they giving this kid this already? And he came in with a nickname King out the jump. I ain't never seen that outside of Magic. Like, usually you earn that while you in the league. And so for him to live up to it and probably surpass the expectations, that's tough, because nobody in our league has ever had to deal with these type of expectations coming in. Probably the most scrutinized superstar. So I gotta probably put him up there at GOAT status, man. It's undeniable.
He came into the league as Magic Johnson with Jordan-like talent. 2 years later, they said, take him out of the Magic Johnson category because he's gonna surpass Magic. Yeah. Let's put him in the Jordan category and then we just protect Jordan.
Well, since I was in ninth grade and I turned on ESPN one day, LeBron James was the guy that people said is the next Jordan. In my mind, I was like, this is the best player, so I have to be as good as this, or I have to look him in the eyes at some point in my career. So, that was always in the back of my mind as I worked, as I played games. I wondered, because that's what was told to me, that was the new guy, that was the next Jordan. So
he came into the league with a lot on his shoulders. Right. Everybody was saying this is the next guy, and he's been able to withstand and hold that and be great.
I just put my guard down and said, Bron, you the best, you got it. You got it, greatest ever, you got it. A face for basketball, LeBron James, you have done a phenomenal job. And that's broke, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about him as LeBron. Like, I'm taking my broness out of him, like outside looking in. Like, they said he's not clutch. He's got the most clutch points. Like, he just broke it down, like. Wow. And I was looking like, damn, bro, have I been hating? Like, is Jordan that fire? Is the shoe that cold? Did the palm it around the little guards? Like, was that, you know what I'm saying?
Is that why I got him up here?
I'm like, what is it that is disturbing me to say anybody is better than this man? Like, you get what I'm saying?
LeBron's playing at an all-NBA defense level. He doesn't get scored on in isolation. He blows plays up. He's always in the right position. I think there was this perception of him at this age, like conserving energy. No, he's played elite defense now for a while.
Speaking about defense, a word to today's sponsor, Surfshark. I really value my privacy. I mean, I work remotely all the time, so protecting my data every step of the way is among my top priorities. For that reason, I always use a VPN, and today we just happen to be sponsored by one of the top VPNs on the market, Surfshark. Surfshark offers a variety of services such as securing your internet connection from viruses and malware, a strict no-logs policy, meaning that privacy is your right and they don't monitor or track what you do online. They can block ads and pop-ups, and probably my favorite feature is that they allow you to connect an unlimited number of devices using just one subscription. And to sweeten the deal even further, right now, if you head over to surfshark.com/piotrex, you can get 4 extra months for free. If you decide the service is not for you, you can always cancel your subscription within 30 days, risk-free, and you'll get a full refund. Again, if you want to learn more, go check out Surfshark right now. The link is below in the description and pinned comment. Now, back to the video.
Bron started in 03. By 2005, Bron was the best player in the NBA. In 2020, he was still the best player in the NBA. He was the best player in the NBA no matter what the game did. When you look at the teams that Bron carried to the finals, MJ didn't beat the greatest team ever assembled. There's nobody that has ever played the game of basketball that can do what LeBron James does on a basketball court. Nobody.
Right, his resume is his resume. Like, y'all are trying to pretend that what he's doing is like a normal thing. It's not. Like, I'm not glazing someone who's, I'm not saying, okay, he's ranked 30 and I'm making him 1, right? If you take his name off his stats, you're gonna be like, yo, this is the greatest player of all time.
See, this is what makes him go on top of the list to me. This right here. If we talking about shot making, if we talking about ability, if we talking about skill, he in all those conversations, but now you doing where, yeah, the greatest couldn't even do this. Wilt couldn't do this. Jordan couldn't do this. 38. Man, 38 in the league is really like 45. I'm being dead ass.
I mean, it's hard to have that conversation about the greatest of all time when a man is still putting on his jersey, right? But when he's done, his lineup, his statistical lineup is going to be the greatest that's ever played the game when it comes to scoring, assists, rebounds, so forth and so on. I come from a Jordan era. I am biased, and I'm going to be a bias to the day I pass away. Michael Jordan will be my GOAT, but that doesn't mean I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. LeBron is amazing, but Michael Jordan is my GOAT. I play basketball because of Michael Jordan.
Michael, in some ways, we allowed him to grow into greatness. We didn't allow LeBron that, and he still overachieved. LeBron is better than anyone ever thought.
You know, Bron is, you know, my GOAT.
Is he? Oh, let's talk about that.
The fact that he can play all 5 positions, the fact that he's done this for 17 years consistently, no drop off at any time. And we've been saying, well, not we.
You can decide, you big teething right now, like you really feeling this.
But I'm saying,
he's the best all-around player of all time. He's not far.
Oh yeah, there's no question.
But if you ask me, I got to start an organization and I need a bad
him.
No, I'm going with Mike.
Okay.
But outside of that, it's him, dog. Hands down. That over Magic, Bird.
I'm sort of running out of arguments for Michael. I mean, what this guy has done has been nothing short of incredible. The longevity, being called king at 15, and how he turned out and what he's done for communities where he played and changed so many lives. So he's a very, very special athlete, and I think for now we need to appreciate that watching him and the level he's playing at.
It's more than just, you know, what you do on the court. Jordan put the NBA on the map. Like,
facts.
LeBron, he's created a blueprint. Not only has he put the NBA on the map, he's an active billionaire, still playing. That's unheard of. You gotta respect it. Like, for me, it's Mike and Bron, and I don't give a it's Mike and Bron. Like, for me, like
MJ is MJ. Like, we all wanted to be like Mike. But what LeBron has been able to do and how he can control a game and to do it this long, like going to the finals year after year after year. Bron went 8 or 9 straight years.
9 straight.
Like, MJ took a break right in the heat of that shit. Bron ain't taking no break. You know what he did? Went again and again and again and again.
With different guys every time.
So, for me, that's why it's Bron over MJ for me. And on top of that, the talent nowadays is way better. And I'm sure one of the old is gonna say, you out of your mind, and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. The talent is way better.
It just looks like we keep trying to find why he's not great. Like, we every day, you turn on ESPN or any of these, we keep looking at why LeBron is not great instead of celebrating his greatness.
I get asked all the time about, you know, MJ, LeBron, and it's such a difficult question to ask. All I know is they're the two best players that I've ever witnessed. They're very different, but however you want to rank them, you know, they're right there together.
For me, Michael's the greatest player ever, but LeBron is going to have the greatest career ever.
Yes, yes.
And what he's doing right now is incredible. So it's unbelievable.
I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. Like, that was the mythical. I've never seen full games or seen him play in person. All you get are these highlights. You got game winners. In my head, I'm like, oh, he does it all. Like, this is like the best dude to ever do it. And then LeBron comes in like 2003, and we start watching him. And then I get older, and I start realizing more about basketball, and my mind for the game understands how hard certain stuff is. I don't know when it changed, but there was somewhere around the year 6, 7, 8 for LeBron where I was like, yeah, this dude's got to be the best basketball player to ever play. Like, there's nobody that can do what he's doing. And then he did it for another 10 years. So it was like, what do you want him to do? Like, dude's amazing.
That's what people got to understand. It's a lot of great players that play sports, but it's eras of GOATs. And everyone want to make one GOAT. It's impossible to make one GOAT, because as great as LeBron is, it will be another.
I think, one, we're not going to appreciate it until he's done playing. And it's going to be a dangerous new norm for any other player who wants to be the GOAT. you're at least gonna have to have 18 years of prime. Like, come on, man.
Right.
We have never seen in the NBA a player like LeBron James.
So he didn't lose his athleticism. And take care of his body, like he does an amazing job, but the man above said, boom, you're blessed. He has it's nothing in his mind. He don't think about shooting a logo pull-up because he doesn't have, like back when he was even in his prime, when he was the best MVP, he still had a lock in certain things, whether it was in his three-point shot or whether it was in his free throw, whatever it is. He doesn't have a lock anymore. The only thing that he ain't doing is shooting 90% from the free throw line. That's the only thing left for this man to do. Outside of that, he can do everything else on the floor.
When you're 39 in your 20th year and then like half your life is in the league and then you played against like 40% of the players that's ever played in the league, it's just like that longevity has to mean something. There has to be a standard. I truly appreciate somebody who's been at it for a long time.
And evolving, changing with the game, being in amazing shape the entire time. Like he continues to work in his body, stay healthy, to stay at the top of the league for this long and to perform the way he has is absolutely amazing.
Does he have a weakness? And I start from the rim all the way back to half court. He can do everything. But no, let's take it even back. Let's take it all the way back from the rebound, right? He does everything now. So now he's good at everything. He's shooting high 40 and 3 points now. And his range is out to the logo, right? You know him mid-range, he can post you up, he can face you up, he's still gonna dunk on you. His ability to see the floor now is it's better now because he's seen every coverage. Like it's at the point now where I'm looking at this guy, I said, I've never seen nobody get better at 36 years old. Like this doesn't happen. And I feel like this is the best. As a fan now, I'm watching, I think this is the best LeBron that I've seen. And he's not jumping over, hitting his elbow on the rim, he's just hitting his right here on the rim now, you know? But it's changed, but bro, I've never seen this before.
Maybe the greatest testament to LeBron is that, 5 years ago, he was one of the top 5 players of all time. From 5 years ago till now, it seems like he's 10 times better because he's added so much skill to his game.
Guys with IQ, I think that's one of the best things about Bron is his IQ, and I can respect that. And so I would have loved the opportunity just to see on a day-to-day basis how his mind works. Like when something is going on, when there's adjustment that need to be made, how you process that. What's your process like? The things that you go through, how you land here or land there.
He'll come in and he won't say anything for a while, and then he'll see something and he'll just stop it and start talking, and he talks exactly like a coach. He's like, well, if X2 comes over this block and then X5 flashes here to the paint, and the backside should be free. I'm like, the dude talks like he's been an NBA coach for a decade already, and he's got a head coaching job.
I don't know who's been more faithful to their just being disciplined to the game. Like Ron knows every scheme, knows every coach, knows every player. He knows players in college. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talking about like this.
Probably the smartest player in our game. You couple that with the experience that he has, the physical tools, the skill, the work ethic, it ends up equaling out to one of the most unstoppable players to ever play this game.
I think when he got traded to Miami, we had an exhibition game, and LeBron started calling our sets.
He started calling the sets out like Rondo.
Yeah.
He coming off the whatever. We're going to switch this.
And right when he did that, whoever was our assistant coach, I turned around and said,
we in trouble.
Oh boy, we in trouble.
This guy's he's a genius. He knows how to play the game of basketball. For 21 years, he's been extremely consistent. He's always available for his team. Arguably the best player to ever play this game. If not, some guys might say he's number 2, but other guys, might say he's number 1.
LeBron early in his career he just came out and played.
You remember LeBron early in his career he was a great player, but he wasn't a student.
When he was in Cleveland, he was just playing basketball. We would run plays and he would get food. We could trick him, we could do things. Sometimes his athletic ability and his instincts would figure it out anyway. We get to Miami and he's in Miami now and he's calling our plays out. He's staring over at our bench. He's reading stuff. The Miami LeBron was a student of the game. He was prepared.
He averaged 20 points a game as a rookie, and it only went up each year after that. And every time it would be LeBron's the first to score this amount of points, so first just do that, you know what I'm saying? So
who's the greatest scorer of this era? Is it Steph? Is it James? KD?
LeBron James.
Scorer.
LeBron James.
You talk about scoring, that's great. So one guy averaged 35 a year. Yeah, LeBron's never averaged 35 in a year. Guess what? He's averaged 25 or more for 20 straight years. No one's had more than 15 of those years. That, to me, he's a scorer.
If you don't have killer instinct, how you get 38,000 points?
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking. Just asking.
But is he the greatest scorer ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The numbers say it. Yeah. Yeah. Technically and literally. Literally.
The greatest scorer is not only its consistency, its longevity, and its amount. He passed Michael Jordan 3 seasons ago, and he's going to add to that before his career ends. So to pass LeBron James in all-time playoff scoring records, somebody is going to have to do what? Average 30 points a game and go to like 13 NBA finals. That's not gonna be broken.
I don't think we'll see it ever again. Time and time again, he's proved everyone wrong. He made a statement that he could probably play for another 5 years. It doesn't look like he's slowing down at all either. He said he's 6,000 points ahead of the next closest person. That's 3 seasons.
Yeah.
He's not done.
I didn't think he would want to play 20 years until he's 38 and feel like he want to play 25 years now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he would, because that's what it takes to beat those records is longevity. You know what I'm saying? So it was a surprise more that he wanted to play this long, more so than him as a player breaking a record.
Makes you realize how ridiculous it is that LeBron has 40,000. Ridiculous. That's insane.
He's got the 5th highest career scoring average all time in the NBA. Better career shooting percentage from 2 than Kevin Durant, way better than Kobe, better than Jordan, 9th all time in threes. On top of that, he's 4th all time in assists. The constant narrative about nitpicking things with LeBron, most of them are just not factual. LeBron James is not clutch. Right, that's another thing that people bring up all the time. LeBron James, 2nd most game-tying or game-winning shots inside the final minute of the fourth quarter or overtime. Kobe's number 1. They're the only 2 guys that have more than 80. Kobe has 88, LeBron has 81. LeBron James has 5 game-winning buzzer beaters in the playoffs, the most ever in NBA history. I don't know where people are coming up with these. LeBron James, is he an all-time great scorer? No, he is the all-time greatest scorer.
Yo, because we all said that, because a lot of people felt like that Bron's skills wasn't equal to his athleticism. And he ain't 9 threes the other night. He's adapted his game to shooting a little bit more, and he still got that youthful energy. He popping around everywhere, diving over the front row, like still taking off on people. Like, it's inspiring to see. As a competitor, it's like, man, I could do that. But then it's like, damn, he's in year 20. He's 38 years old. He goes through so much. Yeah. Family, he got so many responsibilities. Still love the game. Still getting up, playing back-to-backs. Still playing 40 minutes. It's like, man, salute.
Man, I rank him up there, man, with Kobe, Mike. Some of the things that he accomplished, and he's still playing, and he got time to do some more. I mean, he's special, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, man. He done played 15 years, and he's still playing just as many minutes as he started.
Don't think we give him enough credit.
You know, I mean, it's almost like
Seriously.
scary, man.
Seriously.
I mean,
It is
not
eerie.
to rank him as one of the best to ever play.
Right.
Right.
Dominated this era of
Yes.
basketball
Yeah.
that he's played in. Everything that he's learned, he's taught himself.
Right.
He hasn't had
That
that
OG.
Bill Russell or that OG to sit down and
Right.
talk. He's been the guy. You know, head-wise, I mean, he's got to be a basketball savant, genius, just totally on another different level that, you know, arguably we haven't seen in this league. I mean, even when we talk about Jordan and Kareem.
The dude came in at, 17, 18 years old. Already had the hype. They already compared him to Mike. And all he did was carve out his own space. All he doing is uplifting, speaking, doing his part, his role, responsibility from the time he was 18 years old. Do this motherfucker get a year off? And when he got in it, you got to think it was Kobe, it was Garnett, like the league was flourishing. And you know what I mean? And he
Tim
came
Duncan,
in
and
he carried his own.
The great thing about LeBron, we celebrated our stars. You know, we celebrated our heroes. Now we don't even let them be stars or heroes. We're looking, we're tearing them apart. The people who were criticizing them were 55, you know, and they were looking at it through the lens of a 55-year-old, where they've seen these mistakes and they've seen all the experience and they've gone through all the experience of life. They thought LeBron should know at 20, you know, that he should know how to lead a team. He should be, he should know how to talk to players when they're down. No, you don't. You learn that with life.
I've said this before, not just now. I think he's had the most incredible career.
Well, he's the most scrutinized athlete probably in the history of the world, you know, given the amount of media
these days.
It's hard to be LeBron James because all eyes are on you. But he's handled it extremely well. We gave the keys to the whole entire business to an 18-year-old kid, and now he's 38 years old and he's still dominating. I don't think we should be surprised. I think we should congratulate him and celebrate him as much as possible. Continue to enjoy the shows that he put on because it's not going to be for too much longer, you know, whenever he decides to play. But I'm enjoying the show, and I wish we could have got a chance to play against one another. But who knows what could happen down the line. So.
If he decides not to play this year, if he retires at the end of this year, there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers who lose a lot of money. Because there's no more LeBron James to talk bad about, and you won't be in the algorithm. You better hope he plays for the next 5 to 7 so you can feed your kids. Because y'all don't have another enemy right now. There's no another bad guy. Right now it's LeBron. You get to say, I don't like LeBron James, get 1 million views. Money. He retires right now. What you gonna say? I don't like Wemby.